So who can you trust with your grief? Who can you trust with your story of loss? I've asked myself that question, and at times I've held my story to myself because the person in front of me wasn't someone that I felt I could trust with my story. Now, you could say at that moment, that behavior, that moment of resistance and silence would be the response of a cynical person. Well, by definition, a cynic is distrusting and pessimistic about other people. And I think that's totally legitimate to be a cynic when you're looking for people to share your pain and your hurt and your struggle with. Because it's true, there are people that don't understand. And I didn't want people to minimize my story or simply offer patronizing sympathy. And it's not easy always to find people you can trust with your most personal stories. But here's the hope. I believe that there are trustworthy, empathetic people out there. I had many that came into my life. And there were things that I looked for to find these safe people. Things like authenticity. They were genuine. You could tell they weren't they weren't acting the part, but they were truly authentic. And they had empathy. They didn't try to fix anything or throw out easy answers. They didn't have cliches or try to top my story, or they didn't squirm when we started to talk about it. But they were truly empathetic. They could sit with me. So my encouragement to you, if you have a story of loss and grief that needs hearing, to be a cynic, to say no to the people that are going to give you pat answers and top your story with theirs, but to find those people that are authentic and empathetic, who you can trust and who you can tell your story to. And I happen to believe that they are out there, that you're not alone in your grief. It's just a matter of having eyes to see and a belief that you can find those people